Good morning, my wonderful friends, from a lovely day here in Australia. It's really nice and warm. I think it's going to be about a lovely 25 degrees today. On Christmas Day, we embarked on the mammoth 24-hour flight to Australia to stay with Shaun's family. Last week, we visited Sydney's famous Circular Quay and took the ferry ride across to Luna Park. Whilst in Sydney, we could not visit Bondi and Manly Beach, where I got washed around in the surf like a rag doll. While here in Australia, we have also visited some spectacular wheelchair accessible lookouts. And today we are heading up the mountains to Katoomba to the Scenic Railway. And I haven't been there since 2004. As you may know, I left my accessible parking badge at home, but it's so busy up here, and the multi-story car park I don't think is accessible. There were lots and lots of steps in there. Luckily, a lovely lady said, come and try around here, and a nice guy's let us in and written a little note for us.
Chair, but when they do, they'll have to go through me.
And boss.
So happy days. Gosh. Scenic World is located in Katoomba in the Blue Mountains, which is a World Heritage listed site. It offers three main family-friendly attractions: the skyway, the cableway, and the railway, along with a few extra special tailor-made experiences for those daredevils out there. It is so busy. If you're coming in peak season, you're definitely going to want to book. Shaun and I and Daisy, we have bought tickets and we're going on the Scenic Railway and we're doing the cable car and all of that. And Shaun's brother is going to be walking down the 1,000 steps, is it, Glenn?
Yep, 1,000 steps.
1,000 steps. Pardon?
The further steps. That's what they're called, the further steps.
Aha. So we'll see if we'll meet at the bottom or not, but yeah. You've got a long walk ahead of you.
151 steps.
You're pumped though, aren't you, Glenn?
Yeah, I am. I'm excited. I'm excited about going down, but not so excited about coming up.
Yeah, that's true. What goes down has to come back up again. You excited?
Yeah, I am.
I think I'm most excited for the cable car.
I'm kind of scared.
We're in the queue, ready to get in and show our tickets. It's not clear as to whether people with disabilities have to queue up or not, but I'm going to see if I can find out. The line's moving pretty quickly.
Thank you. Don't mind me, I'm trying to be sun safe at the same time. Can you just scroll down for me so I can see the time? You guys can come in. All good, thanks guys.
Thank you.
Do you have wheelchairs go in the same line? Yeah. All of these all accessible. The line seems to be going pretty smoothly, and I think all of these people are going to be in our kind of group because you have to book at what time you want to come in.
Yeah.
I keep getting whiffs of popcorn, and it reminds me of Disney being in the sunshine as well, and all these people. That's the railway. That's the cable car.
No, that's the cable car, and that's the skyway. If you're going to do it, Jen, get it right.
There you go, guys.
No, let's get the dino pack.
Daisy's dino pack. Yeah, let's see, Days.
Binoculars.
Yeah?
Make your own bookmark. Oh, a water bottle. That.
Underpants.
It's a good day, though.
And a water bottle.
Here you go.
Right, so we're going up to the skyway now. There's an elevator to take us up there. Shaun has just found out there is the cable car and the skyway are wheelchair accessible. Unfortunately, the railway is not wheelchair accessible. But do you know what? Between you and me, I'm not that disappointed because I get really bad vertigo. So I don't know how I'm going to cope with all of these heights today. Look at Daisy being a good Samaritan.
Yeah, have you got someone else in the queue? Like, have you
No,
got
we
the
don't have
group?
anyone
Oh,
in
no,
the
no,
queue.
it's just us three.
Just us three.
Okay, do you guys want to go downstairs and join the queue? And I'll let you through when they get up here.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Good. Thank you very much. It's just it's almost directly below us.
This is a bit weird. I have got to wait here, and Shaun and Daisy have got to go back downstairs and join the queue.
We've been split up from Gem and we've had to come downstairs.
So I've got to wait for them to come all the way back up.
A bit weird, but I don't know why we didn't stay together, but that's the way it's done.
It's a bit odd. Whereas I feel like in America and other places in England as well, when we've been to rides like this, wheelchairs obviously they get priority, so normally we would be able to join the queue all together here. So yeah, that's a bit disappointing to be honest.
It's a long queue, isn't it, Daze?
I'm too little. She's just over there.
Yeah, thank you. We meet again.
Hello.
That's a long wait.
That was annoying. You wouldn't have that in America or England. No, but like if you have autism or any sort of disability, queuing here would be
I
hard.
guess we could have said no, that's that, we have to stay together.
I don't know, I just wasn't up for the fight, you know?
Be not jobs worth.
Oh my god, isn't she? She's been saying she's had a bad day though.
Is that what she said?
Yeah. And she's like, oh, I don't have time. Like someone went to go and get food. It's like, no, I don't have time for that. No. I'm not having that. They're not coming on.
I guess if you don't like a lot of people around you, Jen.
This is not the ride for you. Oh, it's a bit wobbly.
See?
Can I see? Yeah. I'll be able to see when we get moving. It's on a slant, so got to be aware of my brakes. Got my brakes on. It's a bit wobbly.
Alrighty, hello everyone. If you haven't met me today, my name is Helena. I'm your driver.
Oh wow, it's going really
You
fast.
can see all the way to the bottom of the valley.
Get a shot of me, Dave.
That's called the Tuba Falls. It is the third tallest waterfall in the Blue Mountains. And if you're not from Sydney today, this is where you get your drinking water from.
Some of you may recognise this sky car. It is the highest sky car in the Southern Hemisphere, and it was also in Chris Hemsworth Limitless on Disney. I don't know if any of you saw that.
Head down those stairs.
But I don't fancy bungeeing out of here. We had to get off here, which I wasn't expecting, and there's also no toilets this side, so I do think there should be a little bit of better signage and people should be made aware of that, especially if you have a disability.
I'm pretty sure, like back in the day when I came on it, it used to just come out to the middle and then go back. It didn't come all the way across and you didn't get out, so that's the way it is.
Or any pictures? They're quite strict with the wristbands and everything, aren't they? They're so busy this side.
First car that comes.
When you get on, go to the left, and then when you go back, go on the right side, and then you get a different view
Top
each
tip.
time.
Top
Yeah.
tip.
Yeah.
Middle, take a look down at your feet.
wow.
And in just a moment, voila, clear, very cool. For those off to the right hand side of it, and for those on the left hand side, you can look off into the valley. There it is, Jamison Valley. Big flat top lookout as well.
This side's the better side for sure. This side's the better side, isn't it?
You get the valley, went further.
It's about 50 years ago, Mudslide took out the entry to that.
That's the train down there, or the Scenic Railway, that used to be used for mining back in the day. It opened in the 19th century and it's been open to tourists for about 60 or 70 years now, I believe.
But it's not open to
wheelchair people.
Unfortunately.
Or people with a disability that would find stairs hard. I've got a little Aussie treat here. It's a caramello koala with a fantastic Australian view before we catch the cable car in a minute. Look at that!
What is that, Dave?
What have you got, Shauno?
Caramel.
This is my favourite ice cream.
You definitely can't get these in the UK.
No, you probably can.
Caramel's coming.
It's on its way to the UK. Do it on your phone.
These are the binoculars from the gift bag, aren't they, Days?
Yep.
Are they in
The dino bag actually.
for the little girl?
No, she didn't call me little. She said girl.
For the girl.
She was like, I think she was expecting me to be a bit smaller. She was like, I'll just get the dino bag for the girl.
No, I'm just getting the dino pack for the girl.
They're not bad. Wait. You can zoom in even more.
Oh, cool. Give up, It's good to see the working mechanics.
Really cool. It's one of the steepest cable cars in the world. This one? Yeah, one of the steepest.
This is the thing going down.
So what have you thought so far?
Yeah.
What have you thought so far, Daisy, of Scenic?
Good.
I think I'd rather just go to a lookout.
Yeah.
It's quite cool
It's just
to
as
do,
good as a lookout, I can't lie.
but it saves me money and go to a lookout.
Yeah.
Bushwalk.
Yeah. It's unbelievably busy and quite pushy. The atmosphere is a bit stressful here, isn't it? Don't you think?
We'll just get here nice and early, booked in early, so you can spend the day and you can take your time.
Yeah, and maybe don't come in the school holidays. Top tips from the Hubbards. The great thing about the cable car is it's a really great accessible way to access the Aussie Bush or the Jameson Valley down below. I don't know how many meters down we are, but Katoomba is actually almost a kilometre above sea level. It's a little fun fact for you. Here we go! There's not much supervision and there was quite a big step to get in. I'm going to be able to manage it in this wheelchair, but there are lots of people in wheelchairs who their wheelchair won't be able to manage that kind of step. It's not as well organised as America or England, in my opinion. I felt Scenic World were really missing the mark when it came to disability inclusion. There were no staff members coordinating the embarkment of the cable car. We actually decided to wait for the next car as the step into it was very, very steep and there were so many people crammed in. It's all levelled out now, that's good.
That's level now, is it?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah, there was definitely a step before.
Maybe it's because there's loads of people on it, so we're down.
It's the race to the best position.
As it gets heavier, it goes down a little bit.
I said that ages ago.
Daisy, you say it.
I said that ages ago. Maybe it's because there's loads of people on it, so we're down.
Top tip is wait to be first on. Even if you have to wait for an extra carriage, just be the first ones on and it's nice and level.
In 2000, Scenic World installed the now called Scenic Cableway. It holds 84 passengers in the cable car, which passes over a 25-metre high tower on the edge of the cliff and then 510 metres to the bottom station in the Jameson Valley, 200 metres below.
Well, that little bridge makes it too, you know.
bit of a step.
And if you're first on, you're gonna be first off. And with 81 other people still waiting on, it means that there is quite a high step to contend with. There's no staff around to help, and one lady's chair did actually get stuck.
Okay? Yeah.
It's a little bit
Because of the
hairy.
weight. Yeah.
Look, we're down on the forest floor now. And it's really, really cold down here because obviously the trees are really dense, so the sun's not getting through.
It's rainforest down here.
Yeah, just had a look at the map, and one way is the accessible route, which hopefully we're taking, and then the other way is a bit longer and not wheelchair accessible. But yeah, look at this, it's all a lovely boardwalk path that we're on. There seem to be slightly uphill, so you are going to need some muscles or some assistant muscles, or just be nice and strong.
Dance muscles.
Oh wow, look at that! Wow.
Oh, right. So it took us an
when
hour.
You get to the other side,
massive queue to get on it.
Yeah. Down the bottom, about 3 o'clock, I suppose.
We weren't even on.
Well, I just took a leisurely walk down there. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Did you see the dinosaurs and all of them?
No, because that's the railway and it's not accessible.
Oh, right, okay.
In the rainforest. It's really good. We've got footage. You can.
So you had the walkway and all that through the rainforest. It's beautiful down there.
Yeah,
the walkway up to like an old tomb of mine.
Oh yes, I was down there. Yeah.
We're just on our way back to the car, and we've had a full-on afternoon. Definitely full on. Come here early, and then you can take your time a little bit, but be prepared for crowds and queues and lots of people.
Hustle bustle.
Yeah. Oh my God,
and angry tourists.
Angry tourists. Yeah. Yeah. So maybe don't come in the school holidays if that's not your bag, but to see those views is absolutely spectacular. And you know, if this is like a once in a lifetime trip to Australia, then I highly recommend it.
That's embarrassing.
Say hello,
Charlie Brown.
Oh, he absolutely loves Stevie.
Everyone does.
Lazy.
Everyone does.
Oh yeah. We'll just see what she looks like.
Crack her open, mate. Let's have a look.
Oh, you look good, mate. Yeah. Cheers, mate. Cheers. Oh yeah, so you got a bit of colour. Then you got to do this.
Oh yes.
A little bit of that.
Bit of the old Aussie marinade. Hey, don't forget these cobs, mate.
Whack them on. Give him a turn.
No, don't worry about it.
Alright.
My balls.